Angelique, we've gotten in touch with the complaining witness on this case. And
Hello, I'm ADA Colada. I'm filling in for Conrad.
Come up. Come up. Yes. Ms. Turner.
Here's the legal tension. The alleged victim doesn't want heavy restrictions, but Judge Fleischer insists on no contact. Why? Because courts prioritize public safety over personal wishes. Do you agree with this approach, or should a victim's request carry more weight?
I truly appreciate your tenacity. I really do. But the allegations to me are serious. And guys, keep it down, please. And I don't know if I'm ready because I don't want something to happen. It's too soon. It's too fresh. I don't want something bad to happen.
is it possible for us to keep the address restriction and just do no threatening and harassing?
That's what I mean. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's what,
Because they have no contact at all if we do no threatening and harassing. They can still
don't
communicate,
have
but
contact. That's the point, is I don't want you to have contact with her. The allegations are serious. You allegedly threatened to choke, you allegedly threatened to kill the family, do it overseas, and it's in a repeated fashion.
she said today that wasn't true.
That's
I don't
not what
know
I was
that.
told on the recall. Sorry,
Okay,
that's not what I was told on the recall. She said that those statements were prior incidences where he had made those comments, and that the incident in question where he made the threat, the consequences of calling the police, she's claiming that he never made the gesture, but I don't have the body cams to watch it to see if that's actually what was said, which is why we're holding off on making a decision.
So what is your position? Your position is to keep no contact?
My position is no threatening or harassing. Based off of the complaint, it was very clear that she doesn't want the restrictions. And I think that they will contact each other anyway. So rather than setting the defendant up to violate his bond conditions.
No. There's no setting anyone up. We're clear what the consequence is if you try to have contact with her. I don't want you to have contact with her for the time being now. I want you to appreciate the fact that you're not to have contact with her, and
That right there is the bombshell warning. Judge Fleischer basically says, one wrong move, and you're locked up with a massive bond. This moment sets the stakes sky high. Imagine sitting in that courtroom hearing your freedom dangled like that.
warning you, don't do it. There will be severe consequence if you try to have any contact with her, if you try to use anyone to relay any kind of messages. If I deem you a public danger, Mr. Javed, I'm telling you now, I'm going to revoke your bond and I'm going to make it very high. Perhaps in time, yes, but the allegations are there. I find them disturbing and I don't want you to have contact with her. I know that your lawyer has really worked hard for it, so don't blame her. It has nothing to do with her. It's all to do with me. And I'm ordering you now not to have any contact with her. Do you understand?
Yes.
Don't blame her. If you want to blame anyone, you blame me. But for the time being, no means no. It doesn't mean maybe. It doesn't mean I've got kids. It doesn't mean I've got to get my car payment. It doesn't mean I got to get my house done. None of that makes a difference to me. My only concern is public safety. That's it. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm not ready yet. The allegations to me are very troubling. And I get the fact that people try to either renounce, mitigate, recant, but I'm not ready yet. I'm just not. In time, perhaps, because, I'm always willing in time to, modify. It's just too soon for right now.
Okay.
Are there any kids in the relationship now? Good. Wonderful. So there's just no reason for you to have contact with this person for now. There's no reason. Don't. Time heals all wounds and perhaps we can change it, but for the time being, no contact. Come back in a couple weeks and then we can redo it. And then I want you also to give you guys sufficient time to do a full rip, take time to do it with the right way, not in a rush when you've got other, a gajillion things going on as well. And I appreciate you really coming down to help out as well, okay?
Problem, and I'll make a
So-
note for Conrad to have a more in-depth discussion. with her.
The other thing is I'd like to talk to her as well, before, because I'd like to talk to her to tell her that, the ramifications, not to ever feel any type of fear. No one, absolutely no one should have to live in fear like that. It just doesn't matter. Imagine having to walk on eggshells because of the fear that if you make someone mad, they're going to explode. No one should have to live like that. So, and I'd like to impart that, that's it. All right. So, Mr. Turner, whatever reset you want, if you want to do a week, 2 weeks, whatever you'd like to do, I'm okay. I'm just not ready. And understand that I bet, best probably not to say anything. Okay. All right. Thanks. All right.
I'm making that note for Conrad now.
Thank you. Hi, council. Coming up. Hey, of course. Hey, what's new?
How are you?
Hey.
Didn't realize you
Hi.
had graduated for the holiday.
Yeah, so we're gonna expect you to be in costume in about, 2 weeks as well. We all will be. So.
I'm on call that week, so I told my second out if he wants to be Catwoman, I'll be Batman, but I don't know if we're gonna actually end up doing it.
And I'm already in costume.
As it's a good costume.
I'm faking it, Joe.
Who you got?
We have Mario De Jesus. I'm sorry, I lied. Horacio Guijarro.
It's a bond.
250-6632.
250-6632.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Oh, is this the one where there's a dead body?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so,
And we do have family in the courtroom, Judge, just so you're aware.
okay,
My division chief is currently in trial on an intox man, so I'm hoping to sit down with her in the next 2 weeks so we can go over this case and make the final decision about whether or not we're gonna upgrade it. Matthew and I have been in pretty much constant contact about it, but
the issue, is it causation?
Causation, Judge.
Always causation, always causation.
She's been great. I mean,
I know, I know her well.
I keep
Great.
telling him to spread the rumor that I'm very difficult to work with, but he won't do it.
What do you get, so you want more time?
Yes, please, if the court doesn't mind, I
Yeah.
think 2 or 3 more weeks and I should have an answer.
Okay. I've not gotten any violations. I've gotten everything
No, sir.
that's good so far, so, okay.
And you did
Yeah.
want to talk about bond,
there's
right?
one other issue, Judge, if we can address is one of the bond conditions. He's on GPS, got scram, he's abiding, but his curfew hours, he's just having issues with work.
Okay,
Instead of 7 to 7, push it from 6 to 8.
I'm okay with that. Yeah. Just, I don't want him out in the middle of the night, but I'm okay with that. Absolutely. That's okay. And if you want, 9 to 6, I'm okay with that. What did you say you want?
9 P to 6 A.
Okay, yeah,
That's how I think. Judge.
okay, totally. So just
2 cases. 1 deal. The theft goes away if he pleads on the DWI. Classic legal trade-off, but is it fair justice or just strategy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you take that deal?
let pre-trial know and then we can amend the conditions and then it's getting up there. It's 180 now, so at the next setting, we gotta, yeah. Okay, cool, okay.
Very nice to see you.
All right,
See you,
guys,
Judge.
take care, for sure.
Jairo José Macero Bárcenas.
So guys, he's got to be here at the next setting.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Molina.
Yes, señor.
So you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You're facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You're also charged with theft. On that one, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and a $2,000 fine. Shh. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're going to dismiss the theft in exchange for your plea on the DWI. You need to understand that the DWI will go on your record. It's going to be there forever. What do you think will happen if you got pulled over after a night of drinking and an officer sees a prior DWI in your record? What do you think is going to happen?
¿Qué cree que le va a pasar a usted? Regresa a la cárcel. I'd return to jail.
I would never, even if you've had 1 beer, get in a car because your record will kill you. And what we're doing today, you'll be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail if you ever pick up another DWI. Do you understand?
¿Entendió, señor?
No more proverbial slaps on the wrist. You're facing,
Ahorita se lo
like I
mando.
said, up to a year. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail. Credit for the 3 days that you've done.
Dice cárcel, crédito por los 3 días que ya cumplió.
It also says here $650 in restitution.
$657 en restitución, él ya pagó eso.
Sí.
Sí, mire, pues.
And that was on the theft case, Judge.
Y eso fue el caso de hurto, de robo.
Great. That's good. Good. I'm glad that you paid that.
Me alegra que lo haya pagado.
It's only fair.
Es solo justo.
Always the idea
Todo
here,
la idea
whenever
aquí,
there's someone that there's an alleged victim in a case,
en un
we want
caso,
to make them whole again. And so thank you for doing this. That's great.
ahora sí, bueno,
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. You can never take it off.
voy a quitar.
Is this what you want to do?
¿Qué desea hacer?
How do you plead to the offense, sir?
Se declara la ofensa. Guilty.
I will find you guilty, sentence you to the agreement. I'm going to suspend your license for the minimum, which is 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license, otherwise you will be right back in here with us.
Señoría,
You can if you want, but you'll have to get the dates to them. Okay. All right, good luck to you, sir.
buena suerte.
Thanks.
Bendiciones.
Yeah.